Hi, I'm Crystal Davis. Tonight we're here to talk about two major agreements which could benefit the entire community. Hilliard City Council is considering entering into two major agreements that will result in new parkland and athletic fields, a $200 million data center development that will create 100 local jobs, and significant revenue for Hilliard City Schools and the City of Hilliard. Now let's hear more about these agreements. In 2015 and 2016, the City of Hilliard bought 103 acres of land from Hilliard Schools here between Cosgray Road and Leopard Road on what is known today as the Grener property. The city knew there was a growing need for more athletic fields for activities such as youth soccer, and the Grener property looked like a promising location. But when development plans were presented in 2019, the city learned it would cost too much to develop this site as a park.
So the original vision for the Grener property was for it to meet the needs for active parkland in our community. As we began to look at what it would cost to build that property out, we realized that it wasn't economically feasible. So we had to start looking at other options. And the wonderful thing of how this project is coming together is it's going to allow us on a separate piece of property to develop those needed fields and other parkland for the community.
Fast forward to 2020. The city began working with Hilliard City School District and a company that was interested in finding a property suitable for construction of new data centers. The resulting agreement to sell the Grener property to this data center company would also provide significant revenue to the schools and pave the way for Hilliard to have its new athletic facilities. In the agreement, the city bought another 20 acres of land at Grener from the district. The city then sold 104 acres of the Grener property to a company that will build data centers there. Development standards approved in mid-2020 will guarantee the data centers will be a high-quality development. There will be significant setbacks from Cosgray and Leopard roads, extensive landscaping and mounding, stringent architectural standards, little additional traffic, and a minimal burden on city and township resources. Thanks to this agreement, the schools will receive $2.8 million from the sale of land and an estimated $2 million per year in new property tax revenues without adding more students. The data centers will create 100 new jobs, paying an average salary of $80,000 per year. The city will receive $160,000 per year in new income tax revenues, and Norwich Township will receive more than $70,000 per year in new property taxes. One of the most exciting things about this agreement is that the city will use 75% of the proceeds from selling the Grener property to buy, develop, and improve parkland, including 125 acres adjacent to the municipal park. Among the things that will be included in that park, new athletic fields. This is the Jerman property, located on Scioto Darby Creek Road between Municipal Park and the existing athletic fields to the west. There are 125 acres here, so in addition to constructing new athletic fields and other park amenities, the city will be able to alleviate local traffic congestion by constructing a new road to take vehicles from Scioto Darby Creek Road to Alton Darby Creek Road. There are plenty of benefits to placing city athletic fields at the Jerman property instead of the Grener property as originally planned. This new park will be adjacent to Municipal Park and the existing city athletic fields. There will be environmental benefits for the local watershed, and Hilliard can extend Cosgray Road southwest until it connects into Alton Darby Creek Road, relieving traffic congestion in this area. And I'm not the only one who clearly thinks these agreements are a big win for the community.
This is really a win for our whole community, the city, the school district, the township, and the needs in our community for active field space.
I think this is a perfect example of when the city and the school district work together, great things happen. And by working together, we're able to both provide tax revenue, but also new playing fields and new opportunities for our students.
There's a real need for additional space, whether it's rectangular fields or diamond sports. We look at it as, we're making a very good decision, adding much needed space to our inventory, and we'll be reactive to what the community's needs are.
Data centers are great for communities from a couple standpoints. One, they require a huge capital investment that translates into new revenue for the school district and the city. The jobs that they create are very high wage, highly skilled, and also they require very limited demands on public infrastructure, so they don't add a significant amount of traffic and other things, so it's more cost effective than other types of development. From an economic development standpoint, these type of projects are really important because it invests in new commercial property. It also creates jobs that have a livable wage for our residents.
The City of Hilliard will start the design process for this new park in the near future, and we want to hear from you, our community. You can share your ideas with the city for the kinds of amenities you want to see in this new park by visiting talktous.hilliardohio.gov and clicking on Jerman Parkland Development.